Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. My name's Dan. I'm Over 40 Protocol, and today I want to talk about the 3 pitfalls that you need to know about the keto diet. Now, if you are interested and you want to power through this new year, you have to do a couple different things. And the first one is just stop right here, and thanks for that, because you are about to have a game changer. Yes, I know, protein and cheeses, right? This is allowed on what? The keto diet. Now, carbohydrates is not allowed on the keto diet. Did you know that? Because if not, I want to let you know before you go into this, if you're going to start the keto diet or you've been on the keto diet for over 14 days, you already know carbohydrates aren't happening. It's not going to be part of your diet. Now, I know I'm breaking the burden of everyone out there that's thinking about the keto diet or is on the keto diet for over at least 14 days. Here's some of the pitfalls that you need to know about the keto diet. One, yes, you can have a ton of fat. All kinds of fat, you can have it pretty much all day long and some. You can have a limited amount of protein. You can have protein, but you can have a limited amount of that, and you can't have carbohydrates like I explained, okay? What is the number one thing that functions your brain? Mostly carbohydrates. So some of the pitfalls that I want to make you aware so you can power through this new year and live that life with that dream body that you're looking for is one, be prepared if you're deciding to go on keto or you're on the keto that you can possibly suffer from what they call the keto flu. Keto flu is exactly what it is. It's exactly what it sounds like. You get the flu. It's very, very similar. Yes, you can vomit. Yes, you get nausea. Yes, you can get irritable. Yes, you can get a headache. Yes, you can get weak. Yes, you can have constipation. Did I deter you from this diet yet? Because these are a very, very likely scenario for people that go on the keto diet, or maybe you're on it now and you're experiencing some of that. Now, when you get through that, you're going to end up in ketosis, okay? It's a process. You're going to get in ketosis so that you can burn the fat, right? When you end up in ketosis, some of the side effects are bad breath, short-term fatigue. Can you imagine short-term decrease in performance? Yes, that can happen. Digestive issues, diarrhea, and insomnia. These are some of the things that can happen just from the keto diet. Now, that's the second big downfall that I'm telling you all of these things because you need to know. Third thing is, God blesseth the fact that you are borderline diabetic or you are diabetic with type 1 or type 2 diabetes. This diet is absolutely not for you if you are, okay? And a lot of people that aren't, it's probably not for you either. You must see a doctor before you start this if you are diabetic or borderline diabetic, because you're gonna have to check your blood sugar very frequently because of the things that this diet does to you. Now, I'm not completely kiboshing the keto diet. There are far in between some that can actually crush this diet and do well with it. But mostly people end up suffering from a lot of these things and end up falling off and failing at it because of these different deals. So what am I telling you? Ketoacidosis for people that are diabetic or possibly even borderline diabetic. And if you don't even know it, you better check first, okay? Ketoacidosis can happen. What happens? It's because the blood becomes too acidic. That is a horrible thing that can happen to people, and I want you to be aware of that. It can also damage your liver, your kidneys, and your brain. It can do that, okay? There are cases that are known, and all of this is research-backed, okay? And you'll see that at this link in here in a second. So, check in with your doctor right away if you think any of those are a possibility when it comes to being a diabetic, okay? So now that I've gotten that out there, no matter with, no matter without being a diabetic, no matter what, keto flu, ketosis, the whole nine, it's all part of the diet. Now, the great thing is that if you're thinking about it or you've already been on it and you're not happy with the performance of it, okay, I have a 1-day hormone reset diet that will help you that's taken 20 plus years of not only using it with clientele, but knowledge and research to get this 1-day solution perfectly fine-tuned like a machine. It's at this link down here. Now, when you go there, you're gonna pay attention because we talk about the keto diet, the paleo diet, and the vegan diet. And I wanna talk about low carb because low carb's not possible. You're not living on a low carb diet for the rest of your life. It's not happening. No one in the history has ever been possible to do that. It's not gonna happen. So this hormone reset diet, it starts on day one. Yes, as soon as you start doing it, boosting metabolism and boosting your hormones starts on day one. And then you can get the dream body that you desire and power through the new year like you own it. I want you to have your dream body. I want you to click this link. I want to thank you for stopping on this feed, and it's your turn to power through 2019 down here. Click this link now.